Alright, so I'm a little behind on projects for the boat. Just bring you all up to speed. What I've got going on right now is I've taken every deck fitting that I've got, and I've taken them off. For example, here's the where the front forestay attaches. I've crawled up in there and I've unbolted from the bottom, and I've taped it off because it's going to take me a few days to get it back to watertight with 3-day tape. Taking the pulpit off, and as you can see, the old silicone's about had it. I've got most of the front done. The only reason why this light's still on here is I did that last year, and it's okay for now. I've got a few nicks here. I'm gonna try to fix those. Repairs from last year. New winch. All the side stays. I've already crawled up underneath. Unbolted these. Here's all the hardware. Stopped by my West Marine, picked up all these new tie-off cleats. There's the old one. There's the new one. Some debate's been given of I should have used stainless. I think these will hold up fine. It is a 30-year-old boat. She's entitled. Coming on. As I take off the fittings, I've got to pull all the teak off. I'm going to take this teak off, sand it down, and we'll put a coat of polyurethane on it, try to fill in some of these gaps. Don't know if you can see them. It's been weathered really well. Here's a pile of all the projects I've got to do. Still have a marine antenna I've got to put one on here. Got an idea of making a fuse box somewhere in here. Haven't quite gotten around to it. Got to wire in a second fuse panel, so I'm going to put on a dual battery at some point. So I expect I'm going to try to do something nice with it. Most people that I've seen have the marine radios mounted somewhere close to the cockpit, and I may do something similar to that. I may put it right there, not sure yet. Climbing forward here on the underside, there is a wooden bulkhead that'll fit from this side to that side, and I've taped this little sheet in here so that way all the bolts that I undo will come back. And I've got some wiring problems I need to take care of while I'm under here as well. Not sure if everybody saw that, but I did redo the table. It's made out of red oak plywood, and it does work compared to the last table. It was made off particle board. Didn't really get a lot of comments on this. This took me a whole lot of time, but this is my breakaway door. Made out of PVC board, found at Lowe's. Pretty, probably about $40 for the board itself. Screwed up one, so I have about $80 into the door, but a whole lot cleaner, a whole lot more practical than the Luca Bond door. And yeah, going to replace these the deck cleats. Here's the rear, or the stern. You can see those are about to had it. I'm going to take those off and replace those and recock in the new ones. Here's the other deck fittings. Really kind of perturbs me when there are two different screw heads, so I'm going to try to get it all the same. Another project I've got to go through is, speaking of the marine radio, is here's the old marine radio hole. Yeah, once you sing one hole, you sing them all. I've got to figure out how to make it watertight, as well as, since this is a trailer boat, how to make it where instead of having to take the marine radio system apart, I can just have a quick connect. They don't seem to make any deck fittings like that anymore. I've got to pull all the deck hardware off. I want to recock underneath it. Appreciate y'all following. It's just as entertaining for me to see what I get done. I apologize for the lack of projects getting done, and I've been busy with other vested interests. Tune back for more.